Hello. So I'm back to working on this track here, which I've done several iterations of. You may have seen a few videos here and there. The goal of this is I really need to have something that's quite simple yet sounds really full. So it's quite simple at the moment. It's not sounding super polished, but there's some good ideas there, I think. The idea is to just have simple call and response. So obviously we have that here with the kind of two bass sounds, and then over here things get a little bit more complicated with two synth calls and two synth responses. I'll play those now. So to avoid me getting into the trap of just making this super complex and never finishing it, which is, you may be familiar with that mindset, I'm going to just focus on sound design today. I'm going to try and restrict myself. And what I want to do is, I want to work on my how would you say it, my automation curves. Now, I listen to some music sometimes, did you know, where there's just a really good curve. Like, let's use this kind of more neuro sound here. And let's have a look at what I've got. So I'm moving the OSC1 position, and it's all linear lines and up and down, and same with the frequency. You know what I'm talking about? Sometimes it's usually on a pad or on a bass sound, excuse me, and it just fucking shreds. Like, there's something about the curves. So I just want to muck around today and see how I can perhaps make this a little bit more expressive with curves. Use some maybe use some of these right click menu curves, which I never really use, and do some alt clicking to get some of these fellas. So let's do that. What I'm going to do, I'm not actually kind of happy with the way that the OSC and the frequency, the OSC1 position and the frequency work here. So I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to delete that, and I'm just going to find a point on the OSC1 position, probably around here. The reason I have this in a macro is so if I do want to kind of minimize, bring the min and the max down of the automation that I've already drawn, I can do it up here because it saves a lot of time. So I'm just going to find a good position. So let's just bring the filter frequency up, and I'm just going to play this. That's pretty good. I'll leave the phaser going because that adds a good vibe. We've got a limiter and a verb, but that's all good. Let's just move this around a little bit more. We'll go here. This looks like the most busiest part of the wave. And here's the frequency. You know what? I'm going to try recording this I'm going to try recording this. The modulation, that is. And can I assign the pitch bend? Can I assign the mod to that? Yeah, I can. Okay, so I've got the mod wheel here on my controller. And what I'll do is I'll bring the BPM right down. That was the wrong thing to assign. So let's get rid of that, and we'll assign it to the frequency. There we go. So you can't see here, but I'm touching the modulation wheel on my keyboard. I do have a controller with knobs in, but this is just here, and I only need one. So let's turn on the metronome. Let's make it even slower. What was the original BPM? I should remember that. 167. Okay, so we need to assign this back here because I did Control Z. And I'm also going to bring this back to the start of the bar, and we'll just legato it all the way out. And now let's bring this down. I might even get the drums in, just so I can get those hi-hats. Oh, sounds good already. So what I want to do is record this slow and then speed it back up to see if it gets a little bit more of a vibe. So let's go. I'm going to turn on my counting. Let's just make sure none of these tracks are armed. This one is. Okay. I'm ready. Let's go. It's on the OSC1 position too. Okay, that'll do. I don't know if that's going to be any good, but let's have a go. 167. I didn't take it off the OS1 position, so that's going to cause some problems. Huh. Might be onto something here. I used to do this way back in the day. I don't know why I don't do it anymore. So let's get rid of the assignment here, and let's bring that OS1 position back here. Let's delete the automation. Okay, let's bring this back down again. And let's go. I want to listen to it anyway, but that wasn't ideal. Okay, get rid of that. There's a little bit of delay here. What have I got my audio settings on? Whoa, okay. See if we can get away with this. We can, so let's delete this again. There was a bit of delay between me moving the mod wheel. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, track is armed. I did that. Let's try it again. Again. Okay, let's have a listen to that. That sounds a lot better than the old straight lines, doesn't it? But I'm going to try this again a few more times. I'm even going to slow it down even more. We'll go 80. It's coming into allergy season. All you guys know. That means Tom starts sounding terrible on a microphone. But the show must go on. Let's go. Nope, again. Nope. Well, that was a bit fancy. Too fast. Nope. That's cool. So I actually want to pick this and go drag this up. Yep. Let's drag this down. Okay, now let's move the mod wheel around. So I'm going to delete that mapping. Sorry, the OS1 position. Let's move that around. I'm just going to loop this. Control L. Okay, so this is actually a lot easier. A little bit of a technique thing here. Just looping it and playing with it until I get it right, and then I'm going to hit the record button. I was happy with that one. are a little bit sketch, so I'm going to manually change these. Let's try using those curves. Okay, so I'm kind of going 16th note, so I should be able to select this, choose my old sine. Let's see what happens. Do I have something assigned to the... It's not really got the definition that I want. Is it just me, or is this... I don't, it might just be a GUI thing, but it looks like this isn't actually updating as quickly. I think it's just a GUI thing. Is there some way to turn that off? I'm going to do a little test here. Do you see what I mean? See how the point here, the 1, is moving in time to the frequency dial. But it looks like the graph in the middle is taking its sweet time. So let's put an auto filter here. Let's see if we get the same result. So I'll click on the frequency and I'll copy this. Go to this frequency and I'll paste this. Doesn't sound any different, does it? So I think maybe to get a bit more definition with this, what happens if I alt-click these curves? Ooh. Let's try that one. I kind of want this to go like this, I think. Oh look, we're getting real fancy now. I don't have that one coming out. We could delay this one a little bit to make it wonky. And we need to drag this out a bit. I think this needs to come down a little. I should listen at the right BPMA. It makes a difference. I want this to be a short one, so we'll delete the automation there. Let's change the filter type, SMP. Bring the drive up a bit. I'll get rid of the reverb because that's, you know, giving it a bit of flavor. Quite a lot of flavor actually. Wow, okay, let's bring that down. Let's bring the decay back even more, bring the dry wet down. I'm going to bring this down. Let's try a different filter. I do like that little bump, but it could maybe go a bit longer. Let's try another one of these. Let's go for this. So these are cool, but I'll use the sines again. Let's bring this down, duplicate it, bring it up, duplicate it, bring it up, duplicate it, bring it up. Bring that here, delete this. One last try. I think I like that. Hey, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Alright, let's have a listen from here. I'm going to select all of this and I'm going to squish it up a bit so we do get some lows coming through. These ones, actually, I might change this. So these, I might change to a saw down. Let's just have a listen. And we kind of give them a little bit of a difference. Now we could probably bring this one up now. If I was to move these across a little bit, it might create a feeling of swing, maybe? Well, yeah, it does. Too much so, though. That sounds like a triplet, so let's bring that back and bring that back. Maybe bring this one back, because I want sloppy, I don't want swing, so... I don't know if I want this hybrid reverb anymore. Okay, this is good, this is good. I'm learning. Cool. All right. Well, 18 minutes working on wubs. I'll probably keep working on these in the next one. Or I'll probably do some more sound design on this particular wavetable. Not sure yet. Hey, if you know of any tracks, this isn't me trying to bait comments on my video, by the way. I'm really genuinely interested if you know any tracks where you've just heard a bass wub or a chord or just any track that really cleverly uses kind of filter frequency, even kind of modulation. I'd love to hear it to get some inspiration. So let me know and I'll catch you tomorrow.